Today I've got a quick video on an absolutely killer new fragrance that also happens to be inexpensive. This is literally like high-end niche quality for less than $50. This is going to be absolute fire. Before we begin, remember to light the like button on fire with a good click and subscribe to the channel. Let's begin. Now the fragrance I want to tell you about is something I am very, very impressed with. It's from Swiss Arabian. They do a lot of kind of inspos or clones. This one is an original fragrance. Top to bottom, the presentation on this thing is just top notch. So you can see this is Tobacco 01. You know, pretty nice box that it comes in. This would make an absolutely phenomenal gift if you ask me, if somebody likes tobacco fragrances. The fragrance itself, I mean, the bottle that it comes in is super impressive. It looks very nice. There's nothing, you know, cheap or gaudy, you know, about the presentation of this. Even the cap, you've got this solid, I don't know, steel, nice design, if I can get the camera to focus. Very, very cool. And this looks like a $150 fragrance easy, and it absolutely smells like $150 to $250 fragrance. It smells like a very nice niche fragrance. If this came from Nishane or something like that, I would not bat an eye. It even develops significantly over the time that you wear it. So I'm kind of singling this one out for those reasons. The presentation is gorgeous. The fragrance itself is amazing, and the price is ridiculous. What a brand like Swiss Arabian can do for around $50. So I'm going to tell you some of the notes in this fragrance that I have been absolutely loving since I got it in. So in this lovely scent, you've got this awesome fruity opening with notes of plum and green apple. You've also got some licorice and cumin and pink pepper. It doesn't have the weird kind of cumin that some fragrances do have. There's some that I'm thinking of that, you know, just have a weird cumin note. This one, I would say the pink pepper is more of the spiciness that you get rather than the cumin. Very attractive, very inoffensive. So you've got the plum apple fruitiness. I love the note of plum. And then you've got the spiciness from some pink pepper. In the mid, you've got labdanum, amber, patchouli, and ylang-ylang. There is a little bit of a noticeable ylang-ylang, which can come across almost like a fruity floral note. Labdanum is a little bit leathery along with patchouli. So you do get that nice kind of dark heart to the fragrance, almost like a patchouli leather combo. It's actually very nice. You've got the sweetness coming from amber, but then in the base, you've got some honey, you've got some vanilla. So this does have a decent amount of sweetness in it. And of course, you've also got the tobacco being a pretty major part of this fragrance. You've got some sandalwood, some musk, and some cashmere wood. Altogether, this fragrance reminds me of a few things. It is not a clone of anything. It's been compared to Tobacco Vanille, although I would say it's like maybe 30% similar to Tobacco Vanille. It's also been compared to Initio Side Effect, although honestly, again, it's maybe 40% similar to Side Effect. It's got a little bit of a bunch of different fragrances. It does have that wonderful plum note that you'll find in some of these amazing tobacco fragrances. It does have that kind of vanilla tobacco or honey tobacco that you get in a lot of tobacco fragrances. And then it's got that decent amount of spiciness. I will tell you, whenever I sprayed this on, it was probably more similar to something like Initio Side Effect, although less spicy for sure. But then as it dries down, it really becomes its own thing. The warmth of that tobacco and honey and vanilla really starts to kind of take the center stage, but you remain with some of that plum, apple, ylang-ylang fruitiness. It transitions to me from something that is quite familiar when you spray it on, but then like an hour or 2 hours in, it surprises me with this just warm, sweet tobacco with a good bit of complexity that is not really familiar. It's like I'll catch a whiff of it and think, oh, what is that? And then I'll remember, oh, that's actually me. I smell amazing right now. So this stuff is awesome. And I do, again, just want to highlight the potential for a Christmas gift or birthday gift. This would knock somebody's socks off if they were to get this. If they like fragrances at all, I think it's probably does lean masculine unless there's a woman who's into fragrances and can appreciate things like this. But this is one of the best $50 pickups probably that I have ever purchased. This stuff is awesome. Again, this is Swiss Arabian Tobacco 01. Highly, highly recommended. Let me know your thoughts below. Have you tried this? Do you think it's similar to some other fragrances? What are some other amazing bang for your buck purchase pickups? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to give that like button a click. Also subscribe to the channel. And I've got another video about one of these killer new pickups that was very affordable. So you can click the icon and watch that one. Thank you.